That's some fine old chest hair right there.
Mm-mm.
It's a fine old product right there. Alright, now, okay. So would you rather? Okay. So imagine that there is this wizard Harry. He can basically make it.
Wizard.
Yes, he's a wizard. Alright, so he can give you the ability to transform yourself in terms of appearance and also body parts into any person you wish. So if you wanted to, let's say you hated someone, you could impersonate them by transforming into them, sort of like Mystique from the X-Men, and go rob a bank. Or
Mm.
if you want to become your favorite celebrity and just send pictures of themselves to your phone, then there you go. Like you'd be able to do anything in terms of morphing your body to a particular person. You can't do it to creatures, but you can do it to people. However, in order to repay this wizard for his services of making it so you have this ability, you have to do one pleasurable thing for him a week. One. You can call it, but it has to be done each week. If you don't, you'll lose it forever. But that's his one payment. So you could do hand job, blow job, anal, and as long as he finishes, that's all that matters. All right?
Mm.
You get to call the shots. Or for one whole week, a year, only 1 week, you'll be a girl of your choice. Could be a celebrity or whatever. You'll be a girl in terms of appearance. But while you are transforming to this girl, you can't transform back into your male person until the week is up.
Wow.
Which one would you choose?
Hand job. I just do a hand job every week. That's not too shabby.
I mean, yeah, I mean, if the wizard is like, hey, all you have to do is pleasure me once a week, and I can make you look like anyone you want, I'd do it, shoot, I don't care. I mean, I'm gonna wear gloves so it ain't my hands touching him, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him a little handy hand right there. I'm gonna give him a little handy mandy action right there. Definitely something that has to be done. Yeah, I definitely wanna transform into people I hate and be like, haha, I robbed you, or transform into
But
interesting looking people.
do I
But
not have
either,
a cargo bomb?
no.
Fuck.
Either way, all right, your turn.
Oh lord.
All
Um, I don't know honestly. I didn't think about it.
right, how about you think about it and I'll think of another one. All right. Hmm. Hmm. All right. Would you rather get run over by someone, right? You get run over hella hard. You're in the hospital and you'll be hospitalized for a year. Like you lose an entire year of your life due to this car wreck where he just runs your ass over, right? Person will never be
Uh,
caught, and you'll just be there in the hospital losing a year of your life, not being able to move much. All right? You'll be confined to a bed. Or, or you'll get raped. You'll get raped. You'll have a video of it. The rape will go on for maybe about an hour or two, and the guy will eventually be caught, but the video will be mainstream to those in your school.
I would. I'd rather be bedridden than be raped.
You see, a year of my life to be lost because you get run over and you just can't move much, that would suck. Especially since most of your days you would want to get up
You
and,
know what? No, you're right. I'd rather get raped because I won't be in school. So,
I mean, sure, it'll suck if all your friends see it and you're like, fuck, why did they have to see it? Why did they have the video? Why? I mean, sure, it would
oh
suck,
well. I mean,
but
I'd get over it one day.
I'd get over it one day as well. But I mean, I'd rather have that embarrassment. Or, well, and most of my friends would probably be like, "Oh, poor guy, we'll go find that dude for you and take him down." I know my friends; they'll help me with that. But
Oh yeah, mine. So would mine.
yeah, if something like that happened to me, they'd be like, "Oh, do you remember his looks? Yeah, describe it." They'll be like, "Oh, we'll find him. Trust me, we'll find him." It might take a few months, but they'll find them. Um, but yeah, like
As long as they beat that ass.
just like he beat out. I didn't want to buy one. I didn't. I was just driving. I crashed. Oh,
That's,
my GTA thinks I want to buy a hooker. It's like, no, thank you. And then it says I have
uh,
insufficient funds. Bitch, please. I have 319 grand. Insufficient funds, my ass. Pretty sure that they take the credit card. You know, ka-ching. All right, your turn.
all right, let me see here. Would you rather have one sexy girlfriend? Well,
Mm-hmm.
no, hang on. Let me read it. Would you rather have many sexy girlfriends or one okay girlfriend? And they're
Hmm.
both loyal. Well, yeah, you get the point.
Okay, so I can either have 10 hot girlfriends, right?
Yes. Hmm.
Now, here's a good question. When it comes to those, could I have a duplicate of the same chick or no?
No,
Okay. So either
you
have an
gotta have
O.
a different one every time.
Hmm. Okay, so what's the difference between them? Is it just looks or is it based on appearance? I mean, what the
Basically
fuck?
the looks and the heart that
Okay,
they
so looks and
believe.
heart. Okay, describe the heart then for each one, because looks you've already said one's
The
hot and one's
okay
okay.
one will do anything for you.
Mm-hmm.
She won't cheat on you. I mean, they're all loyal, but they won't cheat on you.
Mm-hmm.
The okay one won't use you for your money.
Uh-huh. So you're
That's
saying
about
like
it. And
you're saying like you could have one loyal good girlfriend, or you could have
yeah,
10, but
or
they're all gold
10
diggers.
very bad girlfriends.
Gotcha. I would go with the okay one because, there you go. I'm not into
Yeah,
dating multiple, and also I'm not into the
I'm
whole
not either. That's
gold digger
kind of
shit.
pathetic, honestly. Who wants to be remembered for dating 100 girls in their lifetime? Not me.
All right, let me think of one. Hmm. All right. Would you rather um have a disease? Now this is gonna sound like a weird disease,
Lord,
but
why are you so brutal?
Jesus Christ! As soon as you say brutal, I get like wrecked by an insurgent pickup. Jesus, you jinx me.
You're welcome.
Oh god, oh god. Don't hurt me, don't hurt me. Either way, so A, you could have this disease. Now it's not like a disease like, oh, you're gonna die from it or whatever. Bear with me on this.
You're basically going to suffer from it. Don't deny
It's
it.
eh, it's it's kind of suffering, kind of not. Okay,
It's
base.
basically suffering.
Okay,
You got
this
it again.
disease gives you uncontrollable sharding. Now, what that means in the context of this means that it'll happen at any moment. You won't have any warning, and you'll just shart. Now,
I
if
will what?
you'll shart, basically it means that you'll fart and you'll shit yourself. Now, this doesn't mean
Oh.
like you'll full on have a doo doo. Oh my god, I sound like I'm
You'll
five.
fall and take a shit in your pants. Oh crap! Oh, why am I in the middle of public and doing this?
Oh my god.
It's
Okay, so
just like, no way, man. That's brutal. Why are you so mean?
okay, so you'll either have a shart and you'll either shart yourself. This could be when you're talking to your crush. This could be when you're even having sex. This could be when you're in school. The point being is that you'll shart, but keep in mind this isn't where you're like continuously pooping. A shart means that you'll fart and it's more like liquidy, so you'll like just have a quick spray and then it's done. You get me? It's not like
So
it's
your
just
underwear is wet and nasty and
basically,
dirty.
basically.
That's cringy.
That's basically what it is. Um, so you
Why do
either
you
have to
like this?
now either you have that, okay? Either you have that. Now keep in mind when it comes to sharding, there's nothing that like there's nothing that's like, oh shit, like it hurts type of thing. Like it's a fart that's like really bad and
Yeah,
comes with a
it
little
smells bad and it feels bad.
it feels bad because of you're like, oh fuck, it's a fart. I mean, you feel bad in terms of that, but it's not like it makes your stomach feel like that.
Yeah.
So either you have that or you have uncontrollable vomiting. So that means that you could vomit at any moment, even if you feel like you're on top of
I'd
the
rather
world.
be farting liquids than be throwing up everywhere. Because if I'm eating at a steakhouse and I throw up, man, that's a perfectly good steak going to waste.
I
And you
agree.
cannot pass up a steak.
I agree wholeheartedly. Um, I agree
I
wholeheartedly.
mean, what if you're just fucking your girlfriend and you just throw up on her, man? That's just
Yeah, but that's like the same as saying you're fucking her and then you fart and it's like so Jesus Christ. It's like you're fucking her and then you're like, you all of a sudden just shart and it gets like all over the bed.
well, it's better having it on the bed than having acid on your girlfriend. Because you got to think that your throw up is basically acid. So that's what I think.
I don't
Who
know.
cares? We all fart. I mean, seriously,
None of us all shart, but okay.
it's close enough.
It's close enough, you know.
It's
Shart,
close
fart,
enough.
you know, it's all the same.
Yeah, it's a fart. It's just one's more liquidy than the other one.
One of these things is not like the other.
Oh god. All right. I got one.
Alright, lay it on
Would
me.
you rather
Jeez.
own an exotic? God damn, you having a hard time there, buddy?
I'm in like a area where there's insurgent pickups and fucking Mexicans. Do you know how hard it is to kill a Mexican?
Oh, dude. That is not hard.
No, no, no. This isn't a new place. This isn't that chemical factory or whatever you want to call it.
I know.
This is a new one. I've never been here, so I don't know the area.
Oh, I did that one life. I didn't.
What?
You
What?
suck, Venus, dude.
No, no, no. That I wasn't near anything. I was on the opposite side of this really concrete brick wall, and it. Whatever. Your turn.
A helicopter.
No, I blew up helicopters already. All right, your turn.
Helicopters in the air. You have, yeah, you have helicopters in the air. I hope you know that.
No, I already took them down. Trust me. All right, your turn.
Sure. Would
Take.
you rather? Oh, is my ringtone getting in the way?
No, go ahead. Go.
Sorry. All right. Would you rather have an exotic car or a muscle car to rebuild? Like
So,
a 69 fastback that needs to be rebuilt.
so
And you have the
either
money for it. It's already paid for.
so either A, I get a sports car that already is built, or I get a
Yes.
muscle car where I can customize it as my own.
Yes.
Would I be able to customize the sports car? I mean the race car, whatever.
Sports car and race car is the same thing. Sure. No, duh. Yes, you can
Then why
customize your
wouldn't I
sports
get the
car.
race car? That's obviously a better car.
No, why would you want to? Race car is illegal to drive on the road.
I know, just imagine living the GTA life.
I'm not talking about GTA though.
I know.
But so you're. Oh, what are you gonna do? Randomly pull out this RPG and start blowing up cops? Where'd you get the RPG from? Your ass?
You don't know what I can hide inside my ass, boy. You don't even know. You don't
What
even
this fat
know.
ass dick?
Man, you are gayer every time I talk to you.
I know I am. No, I'm just kidding. Just
Jesus,
ask my
what kind of
girlfriend.
hill
I'm
is
not kidding.
that?
I'm serious. I may act like it, but I'm really not.
Mm-hmm. Either way,
Hmm.
your turn, I think, or is it mine? I think it's mine actually.
Yeah, it's your turn.
All right. Let me mark my supplies real quick. Okay. What can I think? Oh, okay. Would you rather A, have your girlfriend with the potential ability to transform into anything? Like she can like turn into a cartoon character that you want, an anime character, a she can transform into a real person, like another male or female or celebrity or whatnot. Like basically, She could transform into anything, any kind of person, real or fictional, but it can't be like a monster or something, or someone with
Yeah,
powers. It could be the actor, but it can't be someone with powers. You get me?
yeah, yeah. I got you.
But here's the thing. Since she has this power, she likes to experiment with you. So she wants to transform into a guy's, any guy. Could be your choice, could be hers. Doesn't matter. She'll ask you before she chooses, and she will ravage you. And basically, everything that you ever have thought of doing to her, she would want to do to you. But
Oh dear
that also
God.
means that you can do anything you want to her as well, which is why she can transform into anyone. That's one. Or would you want your girlfriend to have the ability to only transform into a dude and a girl, however, she can have both body parts at the exact same time?
Okay.
So, yeah. So, the second one, it's more up in the air if she'll do anything to you. The first one is definitely guaranteed she's going to do something to you.
I'd rather go the first one.
Yeah, I'd rather go the first one too.
I have a better chance of getting a girl than a guy. I'd hate to fuck a guy in the ass. Because there's no pussy on a guy. Not saying I'd do anal. I'm saying that guys that have a pussy. And I mean, hey, she may become a girl actor that I can fuck. Who knows?
I mean, shoot, if it's only like once a week, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'll survive. Hopefully. Um,
Hopefully.
but her second one, that's she'll do that any moment, and oh boy, you is so hooked.
Walk into
Shoot.
Walmart. All right, hun, pull your pants down. What?
Be like, but hun, pull him down. Gets like she's like, be like, okay, now I want you to go into the stuffed animals. Why? So you can muffle your sounds. Oh, okay. What do I do?
Basically.
Oh my god. But honestly, if it came down to it, I'd be like, definitely fictional characters. Be like, be interesting. Be interesting to see how that played out.
hmm
All right, your turn.
All right, let's see. All right, here's a good one. Would you rather live in California and have a $30 an hour job or live anywhere else in the US for free?
What do you mean for free?
As in the house is free, the food's free, like everything's free. Or you
Why
work for it in California.
why wouldn't I choose that? Because if I chose that, I can live in Calefornia for free and get everything I need for free.
Uh, I- all right, dumbass. Excluding California.
Okay, if it's not
Don't
California,
be a
then
smart aleck.
I can stay in Miami. I can stay in Miami on the beach.
Okay. Okay. Then choose it.
Dude, that's a no-brainer.
Are you
Shoot,
sure
never
about
have.
that? Because some people would choose California over any place, and I don't
Well,
like
I
that.
mean,
It's a
you
liberal
said
hotspot.
sure that the
Blech.
house. You said sure the house is free, the food is free, but you never said I can't visit California for a long period of time. If I don't have to work for my house or food, I can like have a secondary job just meant so I can purchase extra things that I want or even go on vacations.
Oh, okay. Do that then.
You're gonna choose California, aren't you?
No. Why would I want to live in California? I'm a Republican.
What does that have to do with
Liberals
anything?
bash everybody for their fucking opinions. I don't do liberals.
Be like,
I
fuck
have.
you for your
All
opinion.
right.
Now you have
This is
to
so off
obey mine.
topic. I have. This is gonna be so off topic. My anatomy and physiology teacher, one of my good friends last year, said she is very liberal and very biased. I
hmm
don't with liberals. I hate liberals because they just.
Oh, you want to talk about a bad liberal? My 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 10th grade teacher, Miss Murphy, she was a bitch. I hated her. I hated her so much. Not because she's a liberal. I don't give a fuck. But but that did it add into why she was a bitch.
Well, I mean,
Um,
yeah, same. I don't care if they're liberal. It's just when they start expressing their opinions, and then I foot my opinion in it, and then they start getting pissed off.
yeah,
Really?
you can voice yours, but I can't voice mine. Get this, okay? So this woman is all about, oh, screw Obama, 'cause he's not there for women, he's just there for gays. But you know what? I support gays. So yeah, he's good. Well then what the fuck? How are you gonna And then
You
not only
can't support. Oh, I don't support Obama, but I support gay.
I don't support Obama, but you know what? What? And then on top,
What do you like? Huh? What? Does
what
it
kind?
work like that? No, it
What kind
doesn't.
of weed? What kind of weed you smoking? Shit, that's some
She's
next level.
smoking some good stuff, man.
She's smoking some of that dick. But get this. All right.
Dude, she must be getting like four dicks in the ass to be thinking like that.
Get this, man. Get this. All right. So my friend Yeshua, right? He went to Lakeshore too, so you might know him.
Wait, what's his name?
Yeshua or Shake. He goes by either one.
No, I have no idea who that is.
All right. Well, basically, my friend Yeshua had her class last year. I had her class 2 years ago, but yeah. So either way, so he had her class last year. Basically, what happened was is that she ended up saying that, oh, you guys are gonna do an essay about your parents, and you're gonna tell us how you view on them or whatever, and why you appreciate them or whatever. Well, he puts the word woman to describe his mom because she has a vagina, so she's a woman. Well, this woman says
And
that
a
there's
pair
no
of tits. You can't forget that.
yeah, a pair of tits and a vagina because that's a woman, and
Yeah.
she starts yelling at him saying that he needs to change that because there's no such thing as women. But this woman has said, oh, there's such thing
What?
as female, male, and men. How the fuck is there's no such thing as woman? Whatever. That's fine. Whatever. Voice your opinion. Whatever.
Uh,
And she starts yelling at him, saying that she's gonna get rid of his essay if he doesn't change it. And he's like, "My mom's a woman. That's what she is, and I'm standing by it." And I'm like, "Good job, man." And she starts saying that, "Oh, there's no such thing as women and whatever. There's only male, female, and men and whatnot. Woman is just
what the fuck?
yeah, she starts going off about that. Then, get this, she gets the assistant principal to come over because he's only about 2 doors down. His office is only about 2 doors down from her classroom. So he goes
Oh,
down
give
there.
me a break.
So he goes over there and she says, I need you to take him away. And he's like, why? And she's like, oh, he won't change in his essay that his mom's a woman and he doesn't believe that there's no such thing as women. And so the assistant principal is like, okay. And so he takes him outside, and you know how sometimes the principal or assistant principal will have the door slightly open so the class could hear just to embarrass him.
Mhm.
Well, he did that. He had his foot in the door, and the teacher was listening so that she could hear what he would say. And so the assistant principal was like, I can't believe you. Do you really want your mom to be known for her entire life as a woman? And he he looks at him, he gives him this look like, dog, you stupid, and is like, nah, man, nah. I totally don't want my mom to be known as a woman because that's totally not what she is.
So he's just being savage as fuck now.
Oh hell yeah, he is being savage as fuck. And they're like, they're like, well, for that, he's like, are you gonna change your essay? And he's like, no, my essay's staying how it is. I'm not changing it because she has different views than I do. And then because he has different views than what she does, he got suspended for about 3 to 4 days because of it.
Dude, no, hell no,
Dude, what kind of
man.
bullshit is that? Oh, you have different
My
views as
mom
me.
would literally walk, she would take time off of work, walk her happy ass up, and be having a word with the principal.
Oh, you don't even understand. There was this one time, right, that I have been bringing my skateboard to this school, right, for 2 years, right, and I've never had a problem.
Mhm.
This new administrator or whatever, I don't know what she is, comes in this year, and starts, causing some trouble. And the way that she causes trouble is in the sense that, one day, keep in mind this is about a month before school's out. So I've been having it on my person the entire year because it's too big to put into a locker. So she
Yeah, is it a
confronts me.
longboard?
Yeah, it's a longboard. So she confronts me and says, oh, you need to have this in my office or whatever. And I was not in the mood that day. I was kind of sad. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'll put it in your office. But after this, I'm never putting it back in. 2 weeks pass. I avoid her and whatnot. But this one day, I'm super pissed because my uncle ended up passing away. And so I was not in the
Oh,
mood to deal with anyone's shit. And so I accidentally went into the hallway where she ends up watching people, which only caused problems. She's like, "Hey, when I'm walking by her, she says, "Hey, young man, what are you gonna do? What did I tell you to do with that skateboard?" And I'm like, "I'm keeping it with me." And she says, "What did you say?" I'm like, "You heard me. Did I stutter?" And she's like,
dude.
dude, I was pissed. I was on the mood. And she's
Oh
like,
my
"What did
god.
you say to me?" And I'm like, "Did I stutter?" I said, "I'm not giving it to you." And she started saying that, you come over here right now. You done lost your mind if you thought you could talk to me like that. I'm like, "No, I don't have to lose my mind. I'm just talking to you like that because I am gonna talk to you like that." And she tells me to sit
Wow.
over here next to her until the bell is over and whatnot. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll wait till the bell is over and whatnot. Kids start passing by and they're looking at me like, "Matt, why are you pulled over by an administrator?" And I'm like, "Because this dumbass administrator wants to take away my skateboard when I've had it on my person for 2 years." And all my friends are like, "Yeah, he's had it on his person for 2 years. He's never had a problem with it." And she's like, "It's a matter of safety issues." And all of us are
Safety
like,
issues, and you're holding it, or do you have
"Yeah,
it strapped to your book bag?
I have it on me. Like I'm holding it."
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't know where the hell you got safety issues from, but whatever. And so, um,
She
so
thinks you're
this,
gonna ride it in the hallway. That's what
I've,
I'm thinking.
and so, Jesus, oh, fuck, penis. Um,
Dude.
I'm getting murked.
You're taking my sayings now.
I'm getting murked. Either way. So basically, she ends up, saying that, then there's this one kid that knows her pretty fondly. And so I ask him, "Hey, have I ever?" He's like, "Hey, have I ever gotten in trouble?" He's like, "No." And he's like, I'm like, "Well, have I ever? Have I been carrying this? How long have I been carrying this board?" And he's like, "Ever since you came to Westside 2 years ago." And I'm like, and I point to him, and she's like,
Oh,
and I'm like, "Boom!" And she's like, "Well, it doesn't matter what he says. It matters what the principal says." I'm like, "My principal has never had a problem with me carrying this board." And she's like, "He's giving
I
you
guarantee
permission?"
there are about a billion other people in that school that do the same exact thing.
Yeah, I'm like, "I've been carrying my board for 2 years. He's never given me a problem, so yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm fine." And so she's like, "Oh, so he's giving me permission?" I'm like, "No, but he's never had a problem, and I've even said good morning to him as I passed by him in the hall." And
With
so,
the skateboarding
yeah,
blatantly
with
in his face.
yeah, so I'm pretty sure if he had a problem, he would have told me a long time ago. And so,
Yeah.
whatnot, she starts like saying some shit towards me. Like basically, she's just being a bully. Even my mom, when she talked to her later on, she says she was a bully. So she takes me to the front office. All my teachers that see me are like looking at me and they're like, "What's the problem?" Like, this woman is giving me a hard time about my board. And they're like, "He carries that thing every day." Even one of my teachers started yelling at her, saying that she needs to leave me alone because I carry that every single day.
Dang,
That's
dude. Even your teachers stick up for you.
Yeah, that's how good of a student I am. Like they were yelling at her saying that she needs to like back off because I carried it every day. And so I go into the office and whatnot, and the principal comes in and he says, "So what did you think you were gonna say to me?" And I'm like, "What?" And she looks at me with her hands crossed and sits there smiling at me. And I'm like this wicked evil smile, and I'm like, "Oh, this bitch lied to him, thinking I'm gonna say some shit to him." So I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna like be nice to him." I'm like, "Sir, if I may." And he's like, "You may." And I'm like, "Okay, well, I've been carrying this board for 2 years. You've seen me. I've said good morning to you and all that. We've never had a problem, and I have never rode this board in school or whatnot. And I honestly just haven't done anything wrong. I just am carrying this board." And he asked me a quick question. He's like, "Do you know who so and so is?" And I'm like, "No." And he's like, "Okay, then that proves you're not a bad kid." And it's like an ISSP person. Then he and then he ends up asking me, "Why have I never put it inside of the into the guidance counselor office?" And I'm like, "Well." And then, like, before I could finish, the woman that brought me in there says, "Oh, he says that he's put stuff in here before and it's got stolen." And then the guidance counselor woman says, "I don't remember seeing his skateboard in here." And I'm like, "No, I put other stuff in here." And she's like, "When was that?" And I was like, "That's a year ago. Just shows how great you pay attention to my stuff. Exactly why it got stolen." And she shut up immediately after I said that. And
Wow.
and then the principal was like, "Hey, we need you to tone it down." And she's like, "No, no, no. He's a good kid. He just doesn't trust anyone else with his board." And so even the woman that's being a bitch to me was sticking up for me, and I was so confused. And so the principal started saying that basically like he started acting different, sort of like he didn't want to take away my board, but he was surrounded. But what she did to make him do it was that she surrounded him by like five other administrators. So it's sort of like he has to put down the law. So he had, so
Wow.
he, so she ended up doing that, which really irritated me. So I had to leave my board in other classes for the last 2 weeks of school. Not the last 2 weeks, last month of school, which really irritated me. I brought it up to my mom, and my mom actually confronted her about it. And the woman started treating my mom like if she was five, basically bitching to my mom and talking down to her like if she's a child. And my mom got really pissed off and ended up contacting the principal. And she says that she tells him everything that she did. And the principal got so pissed off with her and said that if you ever communicate with that student again, you're gonna be in huge trouble. Like she got in huge trouble with it, and if she ever communicates with me again, she's gonna be in bigger trouble.
Uh, uh,
So I'm gonna
uh.
see if my mom can find some way to have me carry my board around again this year because the only problem I ever had was last year in the last month. It really irritated me.
Yeah.
Either way, aside from that, let's get back
Wow.
to Would You Rather. We had a huge detour with liberals. Alright, would you rather A, have a whole school full of liberals,
Ugh, I
or
hate that idea.
or have a whole school full of feminazis?
Oh hell no. Oh, why are you giving me this decision? Oh,
I know.
liberals. Eh, feminists aren't too bad. Liberals are just pathetic.
Feminazi,
I've
not
already been.
feminist, feminazi.
What the fuck is that?
That's where you know those hardcore feminists that everyone says like never become like they say feminists. Yeah, you're good. That's cool. Whatever. Be a feminist. That's awesome. I have no problem with feminists, but the feminazi are the people that legit will kill dudes, beat the shit out of them, kill them, hurt them, even kill and hurt children just
I
because they
want
have a
them to try and
penis.
hurt me.
Just because they have a penis. And they will actually they're the people they're also the feminists that start riots and start throwing molotovs and shit like that, and they're also the feminists that will go on YouTube and say there are 76 genders, and then men with penises
Try
are
like
like,
about two
and
genders.
then like and then like white men are like the blaint of society and deserve to die in a ball of fire.
Uh-huh. Okay.
They're basically those people, and I'm pretty sure you know who they are. Me, I would choose liberals any day of the week because if a liberal
Gross.
starts
Yep.
trying to,
No way I'm gonna beat up because I have a dick.
yeah, there's no way. You can't blame me. God gave me a dick. You know what? I'm gonna dick people down. That's how it works.
Yeah, there you go.
If you wanna lick vaginas,
Okay.
go ahead, lick vaginas. Ain't my problem. Shit, don't have to come at me and my
I like
future
how Vito
children.
joins this conversation so awkwardly.
Yeah, it's like Gavita, what would you choose?
Liberals, fuck feminazi.
Yeah, fuck feminazis. Fuck them in the ear.
Amen to that. Amen and amen.
All right. You know what, Gavito, since you just joined in. Oh, did you also make it so your audio could be shared?
Yes.
All right. Your turn.
Who's watching
For
right
me,
now? Is it
like for me to do what?
Would you rather? We're in Would you rather right now.
Okay.
Do you need time to think? Because we could just think of more Would you rathers while you think. Because I know you just joined in.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather be in a school full of racists or be in a school full of Nazis?
Uh, you see,
As
if
in
you were
like
in,
Nazis from
you
World War
see,
II or
you see, if you were in a school full of Nazis, the only way they'd be racist towards you is if you were Jewish or handicapped. Now, if you
yeah.
were in a school full of racist people, they will be racist to you due to your color. And you say racist, but you don't say what kind of racist, so that makes me think that that means
Racist
all of them.
against black people
Oh, if it's
and
just black
Mexicans
people.
and everything.
Oh, well, you see, if they're that basically means that they're just racist against everyone. So if they're racist against everyone, then they mean that means that they'll attack me. But if they're racist, if it's Nazis and they're racist against handicap, I don't know because I'd get pretty pissed off if they tried to fuck with handicapped people.
Amen.
Cause my cousin's autistic, and if they ended up trying to fuck with people that were like autistic or handicapped, I would be so pissed. I would fight every day every day of every week. So that's actually kind of hard. Um, Honestly, if I had to choose, I think I would go with racist because at the end of the day, if I
I
had to
can
choose,
deal
I
with
would.
race.
Yeah, I can deal with race. I wouldn't want someone to go after a handicapped person. That's just wrong.
They can't help that.
They can't help that they're. They
I mean,
can't.
some incidents are can be stopped, but most incidents, whenever they're handicapped, they can't help it.
Yeah. So
Motorcycle, someone pulls out in front of them, what are they supposed to do? They can't
yeah,
stop.
yeah. You. That's fucked up. If you're gonna fuck with a handicapped person, I'm gonna fuck you up. That's just messed up. Dude, and when I think of handicap, I think of the full-on like, um, handicapped people, like the ones that can't function right, the ones that are in
Yeah.
ESOL. It
Yep.
honestly hurts my heart every time I see them because it just like
Every
hurts
time
that.
I mean, all right. Now there was this one kid in our ROTC that I think he had cerebral palsy.
Isn't that where the hands
Everybody
are
called him a,
like really
yeah, his
fucked
hands are
up?
crooked, his feet are crooked, he can't talk. I mean, he can talk, but you gotta kind of guess what he's saying.
Oh,
And some people kept saying he's a dick. He's a dick. Why is everybody like friends with him? And I see him as, look. I mean, why don't you take that as a lesson? Like, no matter what your problems are, that shouldn't stop you from doing what you want to do. Look at him. He can't even walk straight, and he's an ROTC. What? Can't that get through some of y'all's heads?
I don't know. Some people
Some people are
honestly
just
deserve to burn.
jackasses.
All right, how about
Yes, some
this?
of them just. Oh, I need to hit the brakes. Wow, this
Would
semi
you
truck's got
rather
horrible
A,
brakes.
have the ability, right? You just have this ability, no questions asked, you just have this ability. You can either destroy and make it so that never again will there be a person that will either A, hurt handicapped people or cause people to be handicapped, or people that will hurt and kill and just torture dogs and other animals.
Oh God.
Of course if you're hunting them, that's a different story. You can still
Yeah,
hunt,
that's a
but if you're
hunting's a sport.
yeah,
So,
hunting, but if you're like hurting a puppy just to hurt it, that's what I'm talking about.
oh my gosh, I
So
don't
you
want.
can
I want to do
either
both.
so you can either save all the handicapped people and also prevent certain people from becoming similar to
Mhm.
handicap, or you can save all defenseless animals from being abused.
I do defenseless animals because honestly, they don't deserve it. They didn't do anything wrong.
What would you choose, Gavito?
I would choose the ability to get rid of people like that.
I know,
To
but which
get rid of people who would abuse animals. Like that's not nice. Not at all.
yeah, I would do the animal thing too. All right,
I mean,
Gavito,
they
your
didn't
turn.
do anything to you, so why would you do that?
I just
Okay. Would you rather have the ability to eliminate everyone that's like horrible in this world, or just destroy the world?
The
Well, I
problem with
mean,
destroying every single bad person in the world, there will always be bad people. Even if you
yeah,
had a world full of good, you'll still have one bad egg. That's how it is. Like, there's no way to escape bad people. You could have the
No,
best parents
I mean
ever.
like the current, not just everyone. Like all the people that just do bad and they just like there's nothing to fix them.
do you mean like Psycho?
Yeah, psychopaths. That's what I mean.
Oh.
You see, when it comes to that, so we either kill all known criminals and all bad people that currently live on the world. That doesn't mean that anyone bad will ever not come into the world, but takes care of all the bad ones current. Okay. Or we blow up the
Mhm.
world. Well, you see, I don't feel like dying.
I
um,
know, right?
so I mean that's kind of an easy one. I mean, you get rid of all bad people that are on Earth currently. Sure, there will be new ones born, but I mean, think about it. With all the no criminals or nothing, the most the cops are gonna do is look for people that are doing speeding tickets or whatnot, and all those people that were bad that took up good jobs, now new jobs will be opened and shit. So like everyone will like benefit from it. Not to mention that no people will die anymore. until new bad people were born. So it's like you could have like
I'll be right
legit,
back. I gotta get something to eat.
you could have like 20 years of peace.
Yes.
So I'd go with that. All right.
Yay.
20 years of peace don't sound half bad. Question
Sounds
real
even
quick
better.
question before I start mine next would you rather question. But if you leave your bunker, right? Like if I leave my CEO and everything and I just, go and join up with you or something, would that mean that I'd get my would that mean that my people will still research while I'm gone?
Yes.
All right. Fuck, I want to retire. I have no choice but to do this. How do you make it so you don't have to do a supply run? Because I don't want to do this one.
Destroy the supplies.
Great. Then I'm gonna get the supplies. Either way.
Go to them, I'll blow them up.
Either way. Okay, next one. Huh. Okay. Would you rather be rendered handicapped, right? Now, in terms of handicap, you won't be able to use your arms or legs the same. Your speech will be a little more erratic, but your brain memories will all be the same. It's just your body functions are a little harder to do. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So either you have that, and you at while you do that, while you have that, since you got that, um, you either, fuck, I can't talk. I really can't talk. Okay, while you're handicapped, while you're handicapped, there will like never in the history of Earth ever be another animal that's just abused, right? While you're handicapped, or you can die a very slow death, but there will never be any more sickness on the earth.
I'll be sincere. I'd rather die.
I'd rather die too. It would suck, and I would like, even though it's supposed to be slow. I mean, who knows how long that would take? That probably take a couple weeks or maybe a month or so. I
I'd
would,
go through it if I would save billions of people.
I would do it too. I would want to, however, maybe, you know, kill myself. But yeah.
Not kill yourself, but get killed, or just jump off a cliff and die slowly.
No, I mean, you die slowly in terms of sickness.
Okay.
Like all the people of the world, like so that there will never be sickness again. You take all the sickness.
Ooh. I'd do that. I don't care if I have to suffer.
I would take it too. I mean, it would suck because there would still be animals that are getting abused and shit, but everyone would never get cancer again.
Yes. Knowing that cancer was the thing that killed my father, of course.
Oh no! Please don't tell me I lost my supplies. Steal supplies over. Supplies was destroyed. It's not my fault that the buzzard broke. Whatever. Invite me to your CEO.
Okay. Can you leave yours? I want to be red.
Leave mine?
I mean, like, join, like, invite me to yours so I can be red when I leave it and start one up.
Alright, I did it. Alright,
Okay,
your
now you can
your
just
turn.
resign.
Alright.
Hmm. Would you rather have the power to fly or the power to breathe underwater?
Hmm. I would rather fly because that's more useful. Because I'm assuming that if you're able to fly, you'd obviously be able to survive higher altitudes. I'm just thinking here because let's face it, if we look at anyone that can fly, they can survive pretty high altitudes. So they can like survive pretty much to the highest of the atmosphere. So
Yep.
I would choose flight because not only could you do that, but also let's face it, you're gonna use that way more than you will breathing underwater because let's say you can fly. Most people that can fly very high speed. So let's say just lowballing it 100 miles per hour. If you fly at 100 miles per hour and you're at the bottom of the ocean, you can just fly out.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back.
Hey,
Oh,
Gavito has a question
I
for
would
you.
Huh?
like.
G- Gavito's got a
Would
would
you
you rather for you.
rather? Would you rather have the power to fly or the power to breathe underwater?
Breathe underwater.
I chose flight. I chose flight because let's face it, like if you're underwater and you're going to like die or anything, you could just fly out. Because most people that fly at least lowballing 100 miles per hour. They at least fly at that. So if we're flying that, and also we could go at least at the highest bits of the atmosphere, because Gavito said that was fine. Then if we could fly at 100 miles per hour, go to the top of the atmosphere, I mean, we could fly out of water if we're drowning.
Mm-hmm.
I would
I
choose
have
flight.
another one. I have another one. Would you rather be immortal and have everyone not die of sickness, like there's no more sickness, or die a painful death and or die a painful death and make the world blow up?
First one, obviously. Why would I want everyone to suffer with me? I mean,
So you would want to be immortal.
I'm being immortal, and I'm also saving the entire human race forever. Hell yeah. I know it's gonna suck because you're
Okay.
gonna live out all your loved ones. I mean, that would definitely suck. But at least everyone in the earth is sick free forever.
Yeah, but you would be young forever.
That is true, but you gotta think about it like this. If you're immortal, which I'm. Let's look at Wolverine. Wolverine's immortal. He really, for all intents and purposes, can't die unless you have some really crazy shit you got planned out. So like Wolverine or Deadpool, they can't die. So Wolverine or Deadpool can't die or whatnot. So if you're like that, doesn't wouldn't that mean that you could get shot and you would just not die?
Yeah, and you wouldn't even feel it either.
For all intents and purposes, if you're immortal, then by your standards, then you'd be invincible. Sure, that would suck
Yes.
because you'd outlive everyone, but think about it. You could do anything. You could have anything. I mean, sure, it's not going to be the same as your loved ones, but I mean, still.
Mm-hmm. I understand that. I would choose immortality anyways.
Mm-hmm. All right, how about this? Would you rather have heat vision or frost breath?
Hmm. Frost breath.
What about you, John?
What was it?
Heat vision or frost breath?
Hmm. Frost.
Mm,
Because imagine if you're using heat vision and it hurts your eyes while you're using it.
no. Heat vision doesn't hurt you.
Yeah, but what if your heat vision has superpowers like you could destroy anything with it?
That's what heat vision's for. It is a superpower. That's
No,
what
I
I'm
mean
saying.
even more
That's the whole
powerful one
point
of
of heat vision is
explosions.
to destroy things.
I
Heat
know.
vision is lasers just coming out of your eyes. So yes, it is a power. But when it comes to heat vision, I'm talking about the one that you can control, not like Cyclops where you can't
But
control it.
I like frost breath because I could actually help prevent global warming.
I like heat vision because if someone fucks with me, I'll burn them to a crisp.
Or you could freeze their legs so they can't move and
Yeah,
watch
but
them
here's
suffer.
yeah, but here's the thing. If you burn someone alive with your heat vision, or laser them alive or whatever, people will look at it and be like, okay, some arsonist did it or whatever, or some really powerful dude with like explosives or something, or fire or whatnot did it. Frost breath, if they ever catch you freezing someone with your mouth, and they look in Florida and they're like, "There's no way in hell this guy's feet could be frozen." There's only one guy on the planet that's gonna have frost breath. Heat vision's like fire though. So I mean, if they see you freezing someone later on, it could be a random bystander. And they could be like, "I found the guy who freezes people." You're fucked. You're just all kinds of fucked after that. I mean, shit. At least with the heat vision, you could blame it on like arsonists. But what are you gonna do with frost breath? Oh, it's in Florida. I guess he stepped into like a vat of chemicals and froze his legs like icicles. I don't think that's gonna bode well in the court of law.
Nitrogen.
Even if that won't work. But yeah, you guys do you. All right, John, your turn.
Let
Yeah, you too, man. Jesus.
me see here. Would you rather jump off of a skyscraper with a parachute or bungee jump?
I can't hear you because your mic is breaking up.
No. Hey Vito,
Okay.
get your fan out of your mic.
Sorry.
Okay.
He
Alright,
said,
right.
would you jump out of a skyscraper, with a parachute,
Jump off, yeah.
or bungee jump?
So jump off a skyscraper with a parachute or bungee jump. You see, since I don't know how to parachute, and by the way he makes a sound, it sounds like I'm doing it solo, or bungee jump. Bungee jump seems like it's more like safe, and I'm afraid of heights either way. So I mean, I'm sure bungee jump is only
Who
like
needs to
3.
be afraid of heights and needs to learn how to parachute? What you gotta do is put your legs at a
Yeah, but
45-degree angle.
you gotta think about it like
Man.
this. When you're in the moment, you can't just think rationally, especially when you're afraid of heights. I would choose bungee jump because at least that's safer.
I would choose bungee jump.
I'd go skydiving. Screw that. Well, jumping off of a skyscraper.
What the fuck is this pedestrian? Jesus! I don't know who this pedestrian is, but Jesus, I'm just fuck.
That must be one psychotic pedestrian. Once you dead.
I don't know. Fucking shit.
Vito, that does not sound right at all.
What does not?
The voices you're making. Or the sounds.
So is that a bad thing?
Yes!
That's why I'm doing it.
Finally got this fucker.
God
What?
damn, this semi truck.
What?
Oh.
How the fucking Christ, this pedestrian's getting on my last nerve.
Oh, I love this semi truck.
Either way, whose turn is it?
Vito.
Oh wait, I thought it was yours or mine.
I just
No,
went.
it's your turn.
Oh, it is my turn. Alright, Alright, would you rather watch your girlfriend, or, for Gavito's case, his future girlfriend, would you rather
Wait.
watch...
Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. We gotta have a conversation.
Wait,
Say
wait,
what?
wait, 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 save that for later, because I might forget. Alright, would you rather, A, watch your girlfriend in front of you as you're tied up, slowly and painfully die by another man? Now keep in mind, this dude's also touching her, and you can't do anything. All you can do is scream, and no one can hear you
I
scream.
can't do it. Nope. Nope, nope, nope.
Or,
Nobody
or-
touches my girlfriend.
or, a person does it to your whole family. I'm talking about the ones like closest to you that you love a lot. They do it to them too. However, with your girlfriend, he would torture her for, let's say, 10 hours. Your family, he would torture them for like 6, but you would lose every single family member. You'd be the last one to carry on the name if you survived.
Oh my gosh.
So, either A, you watch your girlfriend get abused and raped and eventually killed after 10 hours while you can't do anything, or the same thing applies to your whole entire family, but that takes over in the course of 6 hours, and you'll be all alone in your family.
I would. What the fuck, man? Why? I love my
Why? Why would
girlfriend to
you
death.
make it
I
so
would die for
difficult?
her and resurrect and die for her again.
So you choose to save your girlfriend and kill your whole family and be the last one
I
standing?
don't even. Oh my god. Why the fuck do you have to do this, man?
Dude, it's hard for me too. Every single question I ask, I answer too. It's hard for me too.
I'd have to let my girlfriend go because my grandfather means too much to me for him to die.
Hmm.
Along with my mom
I
and
would
my
I would
dad and my
actually take
brothers and
it
my
be for my
sister and
girlfriend.
my uncle and my aunt.
You would save your family. Understandable.
Yeah.
What about you, Gavito?
Well, the girlfriend.
Really?
Wow. Savage.
I have
Eh,
a good family, but
she treats you better,
love
but everyone
lasts
else does.
forever, and it's not easy to get another person that
Actually, it
actually
is.
likes you.
Actually, you'd be surprised. Now,
Not
when
for
it
me,
comes to
not in my
me,
case.
when it comes to me, I love my girl to death. I would die for her and everything. Definitely would.
Raps.
Um, but also when it comes to my family, it's kind of hard because while I do get into fights with most of them, I do get into fights with them a lot actually.
But they're
Um,
still family.
some are. Some can go die in a hole and I wouldn't care. But there are some individuals where I'm like, I would miss them if they did die. Like my dad, yeah, he's an asshole, but I would miss him if he died. My mom, that's a more iffy situation. My grandma on my mom's side, sure as I would miss her. Um, both of my aunties, well, one of my aunties is cool. The other one's a piece of shit. Um, my cousins, for the most part, are all pieces of shit except my autistic cousin Johnny. He's cool. Um,
Wow.
uh, and my grandma, which is my dad's mom, and she's okay when she's not in the mood. So when it comes to that, it's kind of hard, and it would definitely suck if I were to lose, especially every single one of them, minus one that I do care about. When it comes to my family, I only care about for like maybe six or seven people. My sister Priscilla, she's my favorite. Actually, she's like my favorite or tie for favorite of my family members. She's just that awesome, even though she doesn't live with me. She's awesome. Um, so to lose all that would suck,
Mhm.
but to lose my girlfriend would suck too.
Yeah.
Honestly, at
Because
the end
I
of the,
love my girlfriend to death.
I
I
love my
would buy her
girlfriend,
anything. I would do anything for her.
and I'm in the same boat as you, and she's helped me through a tremendous amount of stuff, on
Same here, buddy.
and it honestly pains me to say this, but I'd have to save family for one and simple reason. If I had said instead, oh, we'll kill only one family member instead of all your family, I would choose
We
her.
move on with girlfriend.
Yeah, I would choose the girlfriend, no doubt, but it's like the whole family, and I have like six or seven people. I have three people that I'm for sure like, you guys are lit. I have four that are like, they're okay. So, I mean, I would have to choose that. It would hurt a lot,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying after that, I'd definitely commit suicide. Or
But you
hire
also
a
have to
hit.
think of like this. You can either sacrifice six people for one, or one person for six,
With that kind of
or
mentality.
seven or eight or nine, however many family members you have, or three. Who knows?
To be fair, some of my family members that would die in that calamity, I would actually be happy that they died because they deserve to die. Fuck
Well, I
them
mean,
hoes.
sometimes I'm. How old is your mom? I don't want to be rude about it, but how old is your mom?
I believe 32. or somewhere around there.
God damn, I do have an old mom.
I have old
My
parents.
mom
Shit.
is 50. She's turning 51 in September.
My mom's
Mm.
turning 59 this month.
Well, your college life, I'm not there yet, so. But
Yeah,
my mom's at that age where it's like, how should I put this? You
I
know,
think she's older. I think she
the
might be
girl
actually like
stuff is
36
starting
actually.
to disintegrate, so.
I think she might actually be 36 because my sister Priscilla is, I want to say, gonna be turning 31 this year.
God, what the fuck? She
My
had her when she was 16 or 17?
No, that's not my mom's daughter. My mom's daughter is my sister
Shit.
Rachel,
If
who
if
is
if she
um
was, oh my god, she would have had her first kid at 6 year old. Shit.
no, my mom's daughter is my sister Rachel, who's younger than me by 2 years and 7 months.
Okay. My girlfriend is younger than me by a year and 6 days.
My girlfriend's
We
older
both
than
have a
me.
birthday in January.
My girlfriend's older than me by a few
My
months.
future girlfriend, it's the same month, same birthday month, except she was born in 1999 and me in 98.
So you're older by a year.
Jesus,
Yes.
Gavito,
I know, right? I'm the worst flyer ever.
you blew up just as I was coming underneath you and freaking got my car on fire.
Of course, I
Thanks.
can't get the vehicle.
Either way, all right. So who's next?
I don't know.
All right, well. John, it's either you or Gavito, unless you guys want me to do another
Me, me,
one.
me, me, me,
Alright,
me,
go ahead,
me, me.
Gavito.
Alright, we'll do Vita then.
Okay, would you kill yourself to save your family or kill yourself to save your girlfriend?
What the? Oh my god,
Oh,
dude. What is up
that's.
with this family and girlfriend? I love both of them to death, but Jesus.
I would die for girlfriend first. I would die for girlfriend first.
Yep, girlfriend.
Family,
She's
family would,
been there.
family actually would understand if I were to make that sacrifice because for a lot of them, if they had spouses, of course, let's minus out children, they would die for their
Yeah.
spouses. Now,
Yeah.
if we're talking about
I
children,
would
they'll die
so
for their
die for my
children.
girlfriend. I'd
Yeah,
die for her in a heartbeat.
yeah, there's no problem in that. I've been dating my girlfriend for close to 2 years. Of course, I'm going. Of course, I
And
mean,
I congratulate you for it because it's hard to find somebody who's been dating that long.
it's hard to date this one for
Yeah,
two
some
years.
of them try. Sometimes they try to break up with you after a month.
Oh no no
Some of
no.
them
My
use you. I used to be used.
oh yeah, you and me both. I with my
I
current
know, me
girlfriend
and you are in the
actually,
same
she
boat. Me and you would be like the nicest kids on the face of the earth, and we'd get used.
You
And it,
can
believe
even
me,
tell
it hurt.
Gavito like you could tell him like I was like a tiny little innocent boy in middle school.
Dude, you look at me, you're just like, if you were to get in a fight, you're like, there's no way. He looks too innocent for that.
Yeah, like John looked at me and he's like is like I remember one day because I was like really tiny because I think I was like what 4 foot something. I was really tiny and
You were
like
short. You were probably 5 foot. I was 5'6" when I was going into sixth grade, so.
yeah I was like maybe 4 foot like 10 or 5 foot. I was really
Eight,
tiny.
but yeah, 4'8" to 4'11", somewhere in the 4 feet. You were
I,
short.
I was tiny, and then like I remember one day, John comes to me and he's like, are people fucking with you?" Like, 'cause he heard that I was being bullied. I'm like, yeah, actually." He's like, "Are you gonna tell me so me and my brother can fuck him up?" I'm like, "No, no, no, I got it." And he's like, "Sure you do. Okay." Then the very next day, I got into a fight with one of my bullies in the middle of the library.
Dude, all right. Man, the library. I gotta remember where the library is at Lake Shore. Hang on. Where the fuck was the library at?
Uh, got him.
Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah.
I
Got
got
it,
him.
got it.
Oh my god, I was about to smash into him again.
Dude, it took me a while to remember where the library was. My God.
Yeah, it was what happened was is that he did I tell you the story?
Oh,
Okay, well basically what happened was is that I was really getting tired of bullies and whatever. I got to the point where I was like a bit suicidal and whatever. My friend Marcus actually helped me out of that stage. Well, he was my friend at the time, but he helped me get through that stage. and I got over it. My dad ended up finding out through text messages from me texting my friends because my mom checked my phone that I was having those
Uh-huh.
thoughts. So he taught me like where to hit certain parts of the body so you can weaken your target
Uh-huh.
before you go in for more hits because he's a fighter,
Yeah.
jiu-jitsu to be exact. And so I was like, okay.
Oh yeah.
And so that suicidal thing happened in a March. I don't remember. It was the March of 8th grade, if I'm not mistaken. So the fight ended up
So roughly
happening.
3 years ago.
Yeah, and then the fight happened a month later in April. And what happened was is that this kid who was bullying me because there was a big group of people that were bullying me. Um,
Uh-huh.
basically, he ended up. We were signing up for this thing called Schoology, which is basically like a school's version of Facebook. Basically, what it is.
Uh-huh.
And so we're signing up for it because the at the time the gym floor was being waxed, so and it
Yeah.
was raining outside, so we couldn't go on the track. So I was in there with Rolandre, um, and we were just sitting there, and then the kid is across the table. He's not across the table. He's next to me, but the table's like a four-person table, so one person sits on each edge. Or it's a long table. I can't remember. And so he's sitting at the corner, and I'm sitting at another corner. We're right next to each other. And so at one point he slaps me with the papers and starts laughing. I'm like, "Don't do that." And he slaps me again. And I'm like, "Hey, don't do that." And he slaps me again, and I'm like, "Hey man, I'm warning you one more time, and I'm gonna beat your ass." And he laughs at me and says, "Oh, what are you gonna do about it?" And he drops the papers and straight up bear slaps me in the face in front of everyone. I got so pissed. I grabbed him by the throat
Dude.
and pinned him against the bookshelves, and I started punching and kneeing him the entire
Oh,
time.
them knees are a son of a bitch, man.
And I started doing that, and the coaches were there, and so all he was doing was engraving his nails into me and trying to scratch out my eyes, and everyone from the
Oh.
gym class was there, and so I had him like legit elevated like among the like I had him elevated off the ground. I don't even know how I did that because I'm weak as hell, and so when the teachers started coming this way, they gave me this look like, "Hey, drop him," and I dropped him onto the floor. And then they said for him to go over there. They asked for me to come over and they're like, "Hey, what happened? We know you don't start stuff." And they asked me. I told them and they're like, "Hey, well, we believe you. We just want to make sure like we just want to like ask multiple people just to make sure we get the same
Mhm.
story." And the kid said that I hit him. Well,
Of
I
course.
told them the real story. They asked Rolandre to come over there, and when he went over there, he told them verbatim the exact same story. And honestly, we didn't have time to talk. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they suspended him. Now if that wasn't anything, these people knew that I was bullied. So the principal, the black principal, the assistant one, not the female principal, the black one, he ended up contacting me to his office, said, "Hey, I know that it was like self-defense or whatever, so we're going to not worry about it. We can tell that obviously he started it. We're gonna let you go on this one." I'm like, "Okay." And so I was happy. I
Wow, dude,
told my
you know how rare that is?
wait. This is the
You
part where you're gonna
never get
say,
away from a fight. If both of them fight, they both get suspended.
"Oh wait. You don't even understand. We're not done here." This isn't a happy ending. So after that, he says that, and then so I was like, okay, whatever, and I went back to my class. A period later, I was in Miss Butler's class, and I ended
Oh
up getting a
God,
call.
her science teacher?
Yeah, I hated her. I
Oh
ended up getting a
God.
call to go back to his office, so I went back to his office or whatever, and he ended up saying that the kid got so badly beaten, like that he was bruised on his face, he had scratches or whatever, and he was badly bruised, and he even had a picture to show me. And the kid was bruised or whatever all over. And so his mom ended up contacting the school and saying, "Hey, I don't appreciate that he's getting suspended, even though he looks like the victim here, and someone did this to him. How is this fair that he gets in trouble but the other person doesn't?" And she started saying she was going to sue the school if some certain action was not done. So they ended up suspending me for a day because she was going to sue the school,
Wow.
and I got so pissed off. And I started balling my fist inside of the place, and I ended up actually like you know how you get so pissed that you end up having like a tear or two fall out, but it's like because you're pissed off, not because you're gonna cry. I had that going on, and my mom actually got contacted by the school because she had heard earlier that I got into a fight, and when she heard that, she got so pissed off and started cussing the people out because they knew that I was getting bullied for years and they never did shit. And then when I did something, they were like, "Oh, you're fine." But then when the bully's mom's like, "Oh, this isn't right," then they suspend me. So she got real pissed off, and she said that because they were gonna suspend me for about 2 weeks because of how badly I beat him up, because I beat him up
Uh-huh.
really bad. And so my mom started yelling at them, and they lowered it down to 1 day. So I could either be suspended and go out of school for a day, or I can go to in-school suspension for 2 days.
Yeah, ISSP. I'd go to ISSP for 2 days just so you can get your work done. Go to all
No,
your
no, no,
classes in the morning.
because he said that I can go to my classes and get work done. He said I could go and get the work right now. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go over there and get my work. So I went over to them. I went to my first teacher, who was this black lady for language arts, and she's like, "Why are you getting suspended?" I heard. I'm like, so and so was a bully of me, and I fought him, and I won." And no, no, she's like, he was a bully of me, and I fought him. And she's like, "Did you win?" I'm like, "Yeah." And she ended up giving me a hug, and she's like, "You don't have to do any work. You don't have to do any work. You did really. I'm proud of you. You don't have to do any work. Don't worry. You're
What
excused."
subject?
Language arts.
What
So
teacher
she,
was it?
I can't remember her name for the life of me. I think I want to say something like Miss Sutton or something like that. I really can't remember her name.
Oh, I recognize that name.
It's this black lady, kind of small, like on the second floor. She was actually really close to, like, she was like really close to that one science teacher.
Oh God, don't even get me started on
Oh,
both of those math teachers, dude.
dude, Lambros
All
was
right,
lit.
I
I
have a
liked
story.
him, but
Miss Barfield. She was the new math teacher. Do you know who Mr.
Miss
Miss
Barfield.
Barfield.
Yes. All right, so sixth grade, we have our orientation. Our teachers start talk to us, and mine had a heavy accent. I mean, a very heavy accent.
Heavy.
And yeah, I don't know where it was from. I think it was from Nigeria. And he would later on get arrested. So Miss Barfield took over. And my class would act up so bad. She took us over to, I think it was Mr. Lambros, the guy with the hockey stick.
Oh God, he's lit.
And let me tell you something. He took them glasses off and he gave me that look. You're like, oh, holy fuck. What did I just do? Oh, man. I didn't do anything wrong. I had nothing to do with that. Uh, it was my other classmates. Oh, let me tell you something. Sixth grade, what was her name? Miss Dean. Do you know who she is? A history teacher?
No, the only person I had was fuck. Who is that history woman? I only had Mr. Gunner. I freaking love that teacher even still to this day.
I heard
And
so much about him and I never was able to get him.
dude, he is the best history teacher I've ever had. He is so much fun. Oh my God, he made me love history. Like he was that good of a teacher. I hated
I'm a
history.
history nut. I love history.
He made me love, and I love history. Like oh my God, I'm gonna have an orgasm. But love in the sense that if there's a history project, I can pass it no problem.
Oh, dude, I love doing history projects. They're just so fun to do.
But yeah, Mr. Gunner was lit, and I had a Miss Federico. Oh my God, I loved her. Oh my God,
Oh,
she
you had
was
the good teachers. All
Miss
right,
Miss
Mr.
Federico was
Belo,
Miss
a
Federico was
math
very
teacher for
hot.
sixth grade. Talk about, oh man. You remember
Wait,
Mr. Belo? Did you ever have him?
wait, real question. Do you know who Miss Federico is?
No, I didn't. I
Dude,
recognize the name, but I never saw her.
Miss Federico is this white woman, right? And this woman, she never had a problem. The only time she ever had a problem was when a fight broke out in the class before and she ended up trying to break it up or whatever. But Miss Federico
Mhm.
is the nicest history woman you will ever meet. She makes history actually interesting and oh my God, it doesn't
She'll
it
give
also
you work, but she makes it fun at the same time.
no, 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 you don't understand. I don't recall one time she gave us homework.
Not homework. I'm just saying, like, whenever you have work to do.
Yeah. Not to mention
Because
this
my
woman.
sign language, I took sign language, my foreign language, for 2 years in high school. So sophomore, and junior year,
Mhm.
my teacher, Miss Walsh is her name. She made it so fun. I couldn't fall asleep in her classroom because there were so many colored posters up on the walls. It's literally impossible to fall asleep in her class.
Dude, I can't fall
And
asleep in Miss
she made
Federico's.
teaching fun. She was my favorite teacher because she cared about you. She put money into the class.
Dude, I couldn't fall asleep in Miss Federico's class because that woman was beautiful. Everyone in the classroom had
Oh,
a
so you
crush
had
on
a
her. Dude,
crush.
I'm not gonna lie, I did. Dude, she was beautiful. Oh my God.
She was
And she was
sexy.
nice too. Yes, she was. She had some thighs. But dude, it was funny because there was this there was this rumor that like there was this like kid that would keep saying, "Oh, I'm gonna bone her. I'm gonna bone her." We're like, "Okay, okay, whatever." And so one day he says, "Oh, I did it. I did. I finally boned her." Keep in mind, obviously, none of us believed him. He says, "Oh, I boned her. I boned her. I totally had sex with her." We're not believing him. Literally 2 weeks later, she says that she tells us all that she's pregnant. And
Oh
dude,
my gosh.
all the kids looked at
Did he
him.
nut inside of her?
That's no, no, no. We don't think that he actually did it. We think it was just her. She had a boyfriend or
Or
whatever. She never really brought up
boyfriend?
her personal life. But dude,
Yeah.
like it just seemed like a coincidence, and we were like, dude, we were all hitting him and shit. Like, dude, get us the number, get us the number. Like everyone, dude, got. She made. Okay, get this. She was so beautiful. She made two girls gay.
What?
That's how beautiful she was.
Was
She turned two girls gay.
wow.
You can just picture how beautiful this woman was, and her
She's
personality was
gotta be
amazing.
beautiful. She has
Mm-hmm.
got to be beautiful.
She has got to be a maiden. We're beautiful.
Jeez, it was
I
absurd.
tell you, my one of my favorite science teachers I've ever had was Miss Ingram. She was right by the computer lab.
Dude, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, man. Oh my God. Miss Leno of ninth grade at Stanton. Jesus, I don't think I've ever seen someone that could rival Miss Federico in terms of beauty, except for Miss Leno,
Wow.
in terms of a teacher. Because Miss Leno, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. This woman, it was an English teacher.
Smoking
Jeez, hell yeah, oh my God. And dude, she was a nerd. She was a nerd. It was just add,
glasses,
dude, yup, it added to it.
pigtails.
No, not pigtails. She had flowing locks. She had her hair down. Um and dude, it was just oh my God. Like she in terms of nerd, I'm not talking about like looks. She had a little bit of looks because sometimes
Uh-huh.
she would put on these nerdy looking glasses, but it was just to mess around. But
Yeah.
there was a she was a nerd in terms of how she would talk. Like it was really adorable. Dude, it was funny
Okay.
because this girl, people had such a huge crush on her. They would have their phone to where they'd have the do you know the pen Pandorama where or whatever setting? I don't know what setting it is, but it takes like
Panoramic.
yeah, where it takes like 50 pictures in a single like in a single second or whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah. You press and hold on the photo button. Yeah.
Yeah. So there would be kids. They would take pictures of her underneath the desk with the panoramic of her with clothes on, obviously, because that's how hot she was.
Wow.
They would legit want like 1,000 pictures with her just with clothes on. That's how beautiful she was. Then, dude, this one day, it was the talk of the whole school. I swear to God, no one would stop talking about it. She came to school, and this was definitely not like her usual thing. She would come in sometimes where like wearing casual stuff. There were a few times she wore dresses or whatever, but those were really rare. And there was this one time, man, that Miss Leno, she had came in with she came in with this weird looking outfit. It's not like strange like emo or whatnot, but it's like she wore these pants that were more gripping. They were like you know those black jeans that are very the skinny jeans.
Yeah.
But you know the ones that are more like they define your features or whatever?
They hug your thighs and yeah.
Yeah. Basically she wore something similar to that and then she wore this weird kind of business suit kind of looking vest thing. You know the one that we have in GTA where it buttons down by three buttons and it looks like a jacket, but it
Yeah, the
looks like a
vest.
suit
Yeah,
too.
it's a vest.
Yeah, the suit jacket or whatever. She had
Yeah.
that. She had that on, and it didn't look like she was wearing a bra, but we couldn't tell. But her boobs were out like by so much, and she was so well
Oh,
defined. I swear, not one person in there, even the straight females, got their work done that day. And everyone was
they're
taking
just
pictures.
staring.
Everyone was taking pictures, and then at one point, the whole room died because she went to her table, and this one kid, God, he's a hero. He's a freaking hero. He's a trooper. He comes up to her and he pretend falls and drops all the papers on the ground. And so she bends over. Dude, I've never seen people take their phones out so fast.
You got everybody simultaneously like taking pictures.
Dude, they were going so fast. It was hilarious. Like he's like He's like, oh shoot, and he falls down and hits the ground. And then I was like looking at him, and he goes on the ground and he puts his fist up on the ground, like he puts it standing up, and he puts a thumbs up. And then everyone just overflows with pictures. Oh my God, I was laughing so hard. I
Dude.
couldn't even, man. I couldn't
Oh my
even.
gosh.
Dude,
No.
I couldn't even, man. That was,
Oh my gosh. That is crazy.
it was.
You know who my favorite English teacher was? There are two right now. I'm waiting to see what Miss Broadfoot is. She's a English 4 teacher at Ed White. I'm waiting to see what she's like. Two of my favorite English teachers of all time was, well, really, it was really like a, how should I put this? It was an ELA class, but it's
Don't leave
basically
without
English.
me.
I am dying. You wouldn't come.
It was like an ELA class. Miss Roche, 6th grade. Roche, I think.
I hope you're not.
ROCH.
I hope you're not streaming still.
Get in here.
I know. I hope you're not streaming.
All right, go on.
Matt, are you streaming?
Either way, what were you
Okay.
saying?
Miss Roche was her name? It was ROCHE. ELA teacher for 6th grade. She
ELA?
was
Oh, you
all
had
the
a
way at
crush
the
on an
end.
ELA teacher. Aw.
No, it's just these are my favorite ELA teachers. Well, it's basically English. These are my favorite teachers of all time because she knew how to taught or teach, I should say. She knew how to teach.
She knew how to talk, you know. She just had that
I will
talk.
fuck you in your ass. You might want to shut up.
She just had
She's
this.
like she was a good teacher. She really never. Nobody was ever really bad in her class. She was one of those teachers that nobody would act up.
She's the kind of teacher that would make you nut in your hand. You know that kind.
No. And then Miss Biernet is the other one.
Dude,
She was like the best teacher ever.
but dude, Miss Leno, dude, she was like, oh my God, she
Smoking.
was, And so it was funny because when I was still at Stanton, I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna come back next year or whatnot. This is gonna be awesome. That's when I at least thought I was gonna come back. So she had one class that you could join in any grade, so you could come back because she was English 1. So I was like, okay, what is it? It was yearbook, and I was like, oh hell yeah, I'm joining yearbook.
Only to see a teacher.
Honestly, she's one of my favorite teachers, not just for like her looks. She was like really nerdy,
A
and she
good
was actually
teacher.
fun. She was actually really fun. She was actually a real good teacher. Either way, we got off track by like, I don't know, half an hour on teachers. Let's go back to would you rather. Um, okay. Would
Wait,
you
are
rather
you still
have
streaming?
would you rather have all your best teachers, right? All your best teachers, and they will
Need to start
teach
something so I can make money.
Gavito, start a mission. Like a VIP or something. Um, okay. Would you rather have all your best teachers you've ever had? Could be looks, could be personality, either way, you just see them as one of your best. You can have all your best teachers, and they will teach you your future subjects from your last year in high school all the way to the last years of college. Right? And even if you want, you can exchange numbers or whatever, so you can keep in contact, whatever. Doesn't matter. Or, 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 you can just automatically know all the knowledge you need in terms of your future profession and not need college. or your last year of high school?
Hmm, that's a hard one. I like my favorite teachers are really like
My favorite teachers are up there too, and dude, I would love
I
to
would
see
take
I
Mr. Gunner.
just
I
want to
would
be
take
done
the
with school.
college.
I would go with college too because besides Miss Reese and Miss Federico, who were amazingly awesome teachers and they look good too. I would love to
I
see
know.
Mr. I would love to see Mr. Gunner again. Mr. Gunner is my
I
favorite
know.
history teacher, and
I
dude,
like to see
he's
my old middle school teachers again that I really like.
yeah, Mr. Gunter is my favorite history teacher. Like I swear, like there have been multiple times where I've been wanting to like go see him again just to say hi because he's just that good of a teacher. That's like one of the only teachers I think of that. I still think of like how awesome his teaching was because he was just that good of a teacher.
Yeah.
He got people into like ISSP like maybe twice, but that's because they did it to themselves. They were cussing at him and shit. Pieces of
Hang on,
shit.
what?
They some kids were just assholes and would cuss at him. They were pieces of shit. Either way, don't go into the water. You're gonna head for the watering hole.
I know.
Either way, all right, Gavito, what would you choose?
I would choose just to get done with everything.
All right. What about you, John? You chose teachers.
No, I'd rather get done with school.
Really? I'd rather get done with school too, but I really would love if I could like be taught by those same teachers over and
Yeah,
over again.
I
That'd
mean,
be
you're
lit.
right. It's just I love those teachers, man.
Those teachers are amazing, and then the fact that you could keep in contact with them, so you could just I don't know, maybe hang out or talk in the future. That'd be pretty lit too. Most of the teachers that I knew were young, so it's not like creepy.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's kind of funny because all my teachers that were old, like really old farts, were legit old farts. They just sucked.
Yeah, Miss. All right, last year, English 3. Nobody liked the English 3 teachers. There were only two of them. One was an old fart, and the other one just didn't know what she was doing. The old fart. Hang on. The old fart just didn't grade your work. She didn't keep up with anything. And then the young one who didn't know what she was doing was, I don't know how to put it, not racist, but she you could tell
You
she
had a
was,
racist teacher?
yeah, she was more of a like a trouble student teacher. Like the troubled students liked her, and then she liked the trouble students, and I don't know why. Probably because she was one. And she had glasses, and if she had a problem with you, whether you were talking or doing something, her glasses would slide down her nose, and she would literally use her middle finger to push them back up,
That is a bitch.
basically flicking you off.
That's some bitch.
I barely passed her class. All right, I'm gonna go get dinner. I'll be right back. I'm like very hungry.
Alright. Gavito.
Yeah.
Hmm. What to choose for you? I need to think of a would you rather for you. Hmm. Real
Uh-oh.
quick, Gavito, because this would do better if you had religion. Do you believe in religion?
Yes.
What are you?
Um, I don't know how you say it in English. Evangelical.
What is that, Christian?
Yeah.
You are Christian?
Yes.
Gotcha. Alright. So you're Christian, so you believe in afterlife and you believe in Satan and everything, right?
Yes.
Keep in mind, I'm Christian too, so if anything that I am saying sounds like it's offensive, hell no, I hate people that fuck with the Christian belief. It really pisses me off. Either way,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying it in a fast manner. Either way, um, all right. So would you rather, um, in order to save your family, you and your girlfriend would have to die together,
Mm-hmm.
or in order for your girlfriend to survive, you and your family would have to die?
Okay, I would rather die with my girlfriend.
You and me both. I mean, now,
I
now if
mean, like,
my girlfriend was more like, oh, I don't want to die, I wouldn't like want to push that on her. I would just save her and kill my family. But if she was,
Wait, what?
but if she was okay with the idea, then I would do it.
Wait, I'm confused. What did I just walk into?
Okay, so you believe in afterlife, right? Because you're Christian. All right. Would you rather you and your girlfriend die, but your family lives, or
Hmm.
would you rather you and your family die and your girlfriend lives?
I'd rather have mm, me and my girlfriend die. Watch out behind us.
Yeah, that's the same boat I would be in. I would go with that. Who the hell is that?
I wouldn't want her to live a day without me, and I wouldn't want to live a day without her. So
Now, here's the thing. With that mentality, I'm more along the lines of I wouldn't want to live a day without her. Sure. But, sure, my girlfriend wouldn't want
oh
to live a day
God.
without me, I would hope. But that doesn't mean that I would want to force her into a situation where she would, kill herself because I would feel like shit up until the moment that I can't feel like shit anymore.
Yeah,
Um, so
it's like if she wants to,
yeah,
not forcing.
if she wants to, then I would obviously ask her multiple times, "Are you sure? Are you sure this is something you obviously can't take back?" I would obviously ask her multiple
Hmm.
times, and if she's fine with it, then sure, we'll do it together. But if she's not, then I'll do the family thing, and there you go. Oh,
Hey Vito.
what about if your family doesn't want? I
what?
don't care. I'm gonna suicide bomb them.
So I'm gonna save up for the GPI
Okay.
Yeah, me and him were
just
looking at the
because it
stats for it,
handles
because it
better.
just because the stats look better on it.
Yeah,
All
it
right.
handles better, and it's not all about food.
All right. Gavito,
You still
uh,
streaming?
Gavito, what about you? What's your next question?
Penis.
Really? Really? Ooh. Actually, that gives me a good idea. It gives me a good idea. That gives me a good one.
Oh
All right.
God.
Oh, I have one. I have
You
one. I
kept
have
my
one.
mouth shut.
Would you rather have the power to change your sex whenever you want, or have
Mm-hmm.
your dick cut off and be a girl for the rest of your life?
First one. That's obvious. First one.
First one, obvious.
That's obvious. Jeez, you give us the obvious ones. The first one, obviously, because unless you're even if you wanted to be a girl forever, why not have the possibility to transform back and forth?
I know, right?
Yes, I know.
All right. Let me think of one. Hmm. Ooh, I got one. I got one. All right. Would you rather A, be forced into a situation where your most,
Wow.
in your opinion, attractive teachers. Wait, why is there so many trains coming? This is like the third one within the last 5 minutes. This is like absurd. What the fuck? If I want a train, I'll just come back here. One went that way, another one went that way, and then that one just rammed us. Come on. Chase after it, John. Go, go, go.
No,
Hmm. No, I'm sad.
I mean,
Either way. Um. Hmm. Would you rather A, be in a room, last people on Earth, keep in mind, you're in a room, and your teachers that you ever found attractive are the last people on Earth, or, or, you can be known as the first person to travel to, let's say, Mars. The Earth is, keep in mind, not dead.
I go to Mars.
What would you choose, John?
I'd be in a room with my teachers just because
Well, if you're
I
in a
don't
room
want to
with
go to Mars.
if you're in a room with your teachers, it's a sex thing, John.
Oh, never mind. I go to Mars.
But keep in mind, you're the last male on Earth, and they're the last females on Earth. So that's the only reason.
Well, never mind. Because you got to get pussy one day.
Me, I would choose the teachers because I am extremely afraid of heights, and for me to legit say, fuck heights and then go to the highest part I could be? Yeah, yeah, I must be
Hey, in
suicidal.
front of us, we got enemies.
We got enemies. We got the enemies. I don't see any. Is this another train? Yup, it's a train.
Oh my god.
Jeez. Oh my god. It kicked me out. Gavito, stop fucking my shit up.
You done took off the door. Wow.
Alright, now we're done here. Okay. Goodbye, John. It was nice knowing you.
Peace out.
Wait, don't leave him! Oh, well. Would you rather A, have your girlfriend shoot you in the face, kill you? Keep in mind she's forced to.
Shoot you in the face.
Okay, would you rather be shot in the face by your girlfriend and she's doing this to save her own self and her family, or you shoot your girlfriend in the face and you save your family, you save you, and you save one of your friends' families?
I hate you, Matt.
just let her. Just let her. Just kill me, bitch.
Just
Whatever.
kill me.
You see, if my girlfriend tried to pull a gun on me and said, I'm gonna end you, I don't think I'd be happy with that, so I think I'm gonna put her in the ground before she puts me in the ground. Love her to death, but I ain't gonna die by her if she's gonna try some shit like that.
I know, right?
So if you finna try some shit like that, bitch, I finna put you in the ground before you can try to even pull that trigger. Shit, I finna pull some Jackie Chan looking ass shit where I like Jackie Chan all around and fucking steal your gun and then you're looking at me all confuzzled and shit. End the story. Uh,
Cool story.
really cool story.
All right, I'm done.
Alright. You wanna end Would You Rather here?
Mm-hmm.
What about you, John? I took that as a yes. Okay.